From Ray Lewis, a bulldozer and cleats for the Baltimore Ravens, to Matt Milano, insane interceptions for the Buffalo Bills, we're diving into the tales of the most terrifying NFL players. These legends transformed the game with incredible skills, terrorizing their rivals on the field. Ray Lewis. This guy redefined what it meant to be terrifying. In a good way, if there is one. With an eye-popping 2,059 tackles, including 1,568 solo missions, Lewis was practically rewriting the NFL's defense manual. If there's something moving in the field, don't worry, this guy will stop it in its tracks ASAP. Lewis was a legend, a 13-time Pro Bowl myth, a 10-time All-Pro enigma, and a 2-time Super Bowl champ who probably had dragons for breakfast. His stories got everything. Overcoming a tough childhood, transforming into the NFL's superhero equivalent, and possibly becoming the best middle linebacker to ever set foot on the gridiron. If the NFL had a Mount Rushmore, Lewis's face would be on it, probably scaring the birds away. Trent Williams. This player is an offensive tackle extraordinaire for the San Francisco 49ers. This guy's so strong, he probably considers bench pressing as a light warm-up. Drafted 4th overall by the Washington Redskins in 2010, Williams dominated football, turning defensive players into mere obstacles on his personal playground. But life threw him a curveball with a cancer diagnosis. Proving he could tackle more than just players, he could tackle life's toughest challenges. After a fallout with the Redskins, he didn't just walk to the 49ers, he stormed in, becoming the highest paid lineman with a $138 million deal. Jack Lambert. Jack Lambert is the toothless terror of the Pittsburgh Steelers, famous for his ferocious play and a smile that could make a Halloween mask cry. Lambert was the heart and soul of a team that snagged 4 Super Bowls. In 1976, with the team more banged up than a demolition derby car, Lambert decided losing was not on his to-do list, pushing the Steelers to a playoff berth like a boss. Off the field, Lambert was as elusive as Bigfoot, preferring the shadows to the spotlight. Post-retirement, he's been more protective of his privacy than a dragon with its gold. A true Pittsburgher through and through, Lambert's loyalty to the city is the stuff of legends. His number 58 jersey? It's pretty much Steelers royalty, retired and revered. Lambert was the definition of a Steelers legend, proving that sometimes the scariest players have the biggest hearts and the fewest teeth. Shaquille Leonard. The colossal talent from the Indianapolis Colts is basically a football-snatching giant. Think of him as a party crasher at the other team's touchdown dance. With hands quicker than a cat on a hot tin roof, Shaquille's game is all about grabbing interceptions like catching falling stars, forcing fumbles as if he's stealing candy from a baby, and sacking quarterbacks like he's the brick wall of the game. His moves on the field? This is a mix between a ninja and a ballet dancer if they were 10 feet tall and built like a tank. Every game with Shaquille is like watching a blockbuster movie where he's the star, doing all his own stunts. In the world of football, he's putting on a show where he's the magician and the football is his disappearing rabbit. Deacon Jones. This guy made quarterbacks scared. He invented the word sack because he loved tackling them behind the line where they start playing. His name was Deacon, and he had a famous trick, the head slap. He hit so hard, helmets and plans flew away. They even banned this move because he was too good. Deacon was part of a scary group called the Fearsome Foursome in the Los Angeles Rams. He showed everyone how to scare and catch quarterbacks. Every time he ran towards a quarterback, the quarterback would start yelling. Deacon didn't just play football. He changed how defenses played. He became a legend for chasing and catching quarterbacks, making football more exciting and scary for them. Lawrence Taylor. LT for those who like to keep things short. LT was the nightmare in the playbook of every offensive coordinator. As a linebacker, he was rewriting the rules of engagement. His ability to disrupt games was so profound, opponents needed to invent new strategies just to cope with him on the field. Playing for the New York Giants, LT was about making history, snagging 2 Super Bowl rings along the way. His style of play didn't just earn him a bunch of awards, it forced the entire NFL to rethink how the game is played, especially when it comes to protecting the man under center. LT was an era, and probably the only guy who can make a sack look like an art form. Dick Butkus. This name sounds like it belongs to a comic book hero rather than a Chicago Bears linebacker. This dude was the OG boogeyman of football fields from 1965 to 1973. Imagine being so tough and terrifying that even grown men with mustaches and mullets would shudder at the thought of you. That was Dick for you. 8 trips to the Pro Bowl, 6 times chilling at the top as a first-team All-Pro, and bagging the NFL's Defensive Player of the Year award not once, but twice. With stats like these, it's no wonder his middle name was Fear. Standing tall at 6'3" and weighing in at a solid 245 pounds. His legacy? Pure, unadulterated intimidation. TJ Watt. This is the Pittsburgh Steelers' very own quarterback nightmare. This guy racks up sacks like he's collecting stamps, hitting a jaw-dropping 22.5 sacks in 2021 alone, tying an all-time record. Imagine being that quarterback, just minding your own business, when out of nowhere TJ Watt turns your day into a bloopers reel. Winning the AP NFL Defensive Player of the Year award was just the cherry on top of an already impressive career Sunday. With 3 consecutive All-Pro nods, it's clear TJ isn't just good at what he does, he's a football wizard. And with a sack record that puts him in the Steelers Hall of Fame, every game with TJ is basically an action movie where he's the hero and the quarterbacks are, well, not. Fred Warner. The towering titan of the San Francisco 49ers is like a superhero among linebackers in the NFL. Imagine a gigantic, unstoppable force on the field, and that's Fred for you. His skills in breaking up plays and defending against the run are nothing short of legendary. Picture a giant with the ability of a cat and the strength of a bulldozer. Fred dominates the field with such power and finesse, making him the ultimate nightmare for any opponent. With his coverage skills that could blanket the sun and run defense tactics as impenetrable as a fortress, Warner stands tall as a colossal guardian of the gridiron. Roquan Smith. Now a fearsome warrior with the Baltimore Ravens, is soaring higher than ever. Since donning the Ravens' colors, Roquan has been nothing short of a football titan, earning All-Pro honors as a testament to his extraordinary talents and proving himself as one of the pillars of the team. Transitioning into the Ravens system as smoothly as a ghost through walls, Roquan's leadership shines bright, guiding his team like a lighthouse in a stormy sea. His impact is colossal, like a meteor strike, unmissable, unforgettable, and undeniably powerful. Roquan, the Ravenous Smith, isn't just playing, he's rewriting the very essence of defensive mastery with his every move. Matt Milano. Imagine Matt Milano as a super cool dude in the Buffalo Bills' backyard, who basically went from Matt Who to, oh, that Matt, in no time. This guy's like that friend who's surprisingly good at everything without even trying. One day he's just chilling, next thing you know, he's dodging big guys left and right, catching balls that weren't even meant for him, and tackling people like he's playing tag, but he's always it. Milano has turned into the Bills' secret sauce, not just a regular player. With skills that make you think, did he just do that? He's gone from zero to hero. From making quarterbacks cry by ruining their perfect throws, to being everywhere on the field at once. It's like he's got clones. The Bills saw this gem, wrapped him up in a contract saying, "You're not going anywhere, buddy." And just like that, he's the talk of the town, making waves and Pro Bowls. No capes or tights for this guy, just good old-fashioned football magic. What do you think about these amazing players? Whether you're amazed or think differently, let us know below. And if you liked hearing about them, remember to hit like and subscribe for more cool NFL stories.